Good day, MMO and RPG fans, and welcome back to this week's Quick 5. Let's get into it. Number 5. Elder Scrolls Online fans received some awesome news during the Game Awards when Bethesda showed off a trailer for the next content update, which is centered around the Gates of Oblivion. Does that point to traveling into Oblivion and fighting Daedra and maybe even the Mythic Dawn once again, as we did in the single-player Oblivion game over a decade ago? One can only hope, but with the heart of Skyrim winding down and judging from the trailer Bethesda released, it seems like we're going to have a tremendous fight headed our way. Number 4. The latest patch for Final Fantasy XIV is out. Update 5.4, titled Futures Rewritten, hit the scene December 7th, and our very own Victoria Rose has provided some in-depth impressions on the story aspects of the latest content, as well as some thoughts on how the content actually manages to highlight the gameplay. If you've been wondering whether you should hop into Final Fantasy XIV and try out Futures Rewritten, you may want to pop in and read what Victoria has to say. It may sway you to hop in sooner, or maybe it might convince you to wait until patch 5.5 releases. Check it out. Number 3. A lot happened during the Game Awards, and for fans of BioWare's Dragon Age and Mass Effect properties, you just happen to be in luck, as new games were announced for both during the show. To be fair, we kind of knew that these announcements were on their way, but each game was accompanied by their own teaser trailer. So give them a good once-over and get your fill of aliens and dragons, as we all wait for more details from BioWare on their next 2 highly anticipated titles. Number 2. Not long ago, Pearl Abyss released a Crimson Desert trailer that was so short you could blink and miss it. During the Game Awards, they came out swinging with over 5 minutes of footage from Crimson Desert, which certainly made up for their previous mini-teaser. The game, as we know it right now, has a largely single-player focus with multiplayer aspects, and it also appears to roam in the same universe as its Black Desert counterpart. But make no mistake, Crimson Desert is its own game. We can't wait to hear more from Pearl Abyss on this one. Number 1. Our number 1 news story this week, Cyberpunk 2077 has released. Yes, the long-awaited cybernetic hacking, body-modifying, genital customizing, futuristic game from CD Projekt Red is here. And it is glorious. So glorious, in fact, that it has beaten World of Warcraft as the fastest-selling PC game by a wide margin. The game has launched on PCs and consoles and has playable versions in the cloud from both Stadia and GeForce Now. It's hard to find a place where you can't play Cyberpunk 2077, so if you aren't playing it, what's your excuse? Let us know in the comments. Before we bugger off for the weekend, if you have a few moments, head on over to MMORPG.com and vote for your favorite game of the year. We hope your favorite game made the list, but if it didn't, be sure to tell us what it was in the comments and spread the word on what we should be playing. And with that, another week is in the books. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you next week. Stay safe out there, gamers.